This year, I want to make a brand new army. And in a Warhammer 40,000 army, you need an Imperial Knight. And that's exactly what we're doing today. Massive conversions, multiple kits, and some god tier painting. And hopefully by the end of the video, the most unique Imperial Knight you've ever seen. Now buckle up, today we're going full throttle.
I done royally fucked up.
I'm cooking it, I'm cooking.
I'm in the shit.
I'm really in love with the concept and idea of having these mecha construct centipedes in your Warhammer armies. And I've been trying to figure out a way to incorporate this for quite some time now. But then one day I sat down and made this awesome sketch of a centipede knight and I got really hooked. So for this project I've managed to get a hold of one Imperial Knight box, one Canoptech Spider, one Canoptech Stalker. Now, combining all of these with some leftover bits from previous Imperial Knight projects, I really think we can make something freaking epic. Now let's go. Now, to get this party started, I think the best idea for me would be to start making the torso of the knight and then just take everything else from there. So now, let's build a freaking knight torso! Okay people, the main body is done, which means I need to hop on tackling the massive taily tail, because without the tail, I have nowhere to put all of the clippity-clopper things on the centipede body. Let's hop on making the base, and then not at all just procrastinate making the stuff that I don't know how to make. Guys, when I say centipede, you think of desert. I know, I'm a wizard, right? So my plan is to make this desert landscape with massive mecha pipes coming up so the centipede can crawl around them. Perfectly fitting the 40k universe. Turns out I don't think we have the pipely pipers that I was thinking of using. Instead, let's just make a massiver rock. Who's ever been harmed by making a bigger rock, you know? Perfect rock. Okay, if we take a step back, let's see like this. If the tail goes a little bit, slides around. So we want like something here. Maybe. Ah! I'm cooking here, I'm cooking. Let's foam. Jag orkar inte leta. Well, finding the perfect bits for the base turned out to take a little bit more time than I thought. So now, let's get back to finishing this bad boy. Yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me, brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. It turns out that the massive shin guards from the knight's legs are the perfect bits to achieve the tapered look of the centipede body. And luckily for me, I actually had an extra set left over from the previous night video. I show you the ropes. Beast in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. I mean, people, this is one of those situations in life where it's just working out for you. A little bit more work so we can extend the centipede-ness around the base. Hopefully I don't run out of parts. Would you stop your guns if I had you on my side? Come and seal your fate till the end of my desire. And you see people, I went to this with nothing more than a small ugly sketch. So when it comes to figuring out what goes where, it's all just a matter of double and triple checking bits and sprues and seeing if something fits. So you can kinda say that I'm just winging this entire process. So I might have miscounted and accidentally used 2 of the claws that I was supposed to add up here. Do we have any necron stuff? Alltså I done royally fucked up. People. Peoply peepers. My dudes. So people. I'm in the shit. I can't find any more necron stuff. And I really need 2 pinchers. Could there be like a one in here? Hur fan lyckades jag räkna sådär? Oh, people! We have 2 remaining pincers that are like an adequate size. That felt better than when I finished my date with your mom, Steve.
Damn, feeling lucky. How about most streets? Us two in these trees. Diamonds on my feet. Caught up in these talks. Circling my head top. Should have been more cautious. Now I got what I wanted. Many I've been here before. Made it out of 11 more. Like my frontal cortex. So I can't stop. I want it all. Listen up, I'm calling you. I need you to tell the truth. Remember when you wanted to. Remember that I said my shit. Cut you at the perfect time. I was watching it.
Now all that is left to do is cover the base with some of that sand texture paint from Vallejo.
But I can never be a friend. Got me being realized. Got me so blind. So I can never be.
People, I am so freaking proud of this conversion. And if you guys want me to keep making cool projects just like this one, hitting the like and subscribe button really helps. And it really makes all of this more worth it because it reaches more people. And that just makes me more happy, which means I will make more nights for you guys, so you get happy. So it's such a win-win situation. But with that said, I think it's finally time for a mini reveal. The motherfucker is built and requires now paint. So we're gonna start off by making sure everything is thoroughly primed with some black primer. And while I prime this bad boy, let's talk about this week's sponsor, Squarespace. People, it is the year of 2026. And let's just say, it's like we're living in the future. Because if you want to start your side hustle, you want to build a business or just showcase your art online, having a great website is the way to do it. And why are we living in the future? Because it's never been easier making your own website. And it's all thanks to Squarespace. Utilizing their trillions and badillions of award-winning templates and their drag and drop system, it's so incredibly easy. And now if you still think this is too hard, don't worry my people, because Squarespace has got you covered. Combining over their 2 decades of design knowledge with artificial intelligence, creating the Design Intelligence tool. It will literally guide you and hold your hand throughout the entire process of building your website. the future is now. So if you want to try it out for yourself completely free, go to squarespace.com/Squidmar, and when you're ready to launch that website, enter the code Squidmar for 10% off your entire purchase of a website or domain. So with that said, let's paint some freaking knights. First up with all of the painting would be to make sure that the entire mini has a really thorough base coat of some dark gunmetal. Here I'm gonna use the airbrush because quite frankly it's freezing outside. But if it wasn't freezing, you can just as easily use a rattle can, or heck, you can even prime the entire mini using a brush.
Why'd you even call me up when I never wanna see ya?
And as always, motherfuckers, we're of course only using the paints that can all be found in our amazing paint sets from Vallejo.
Gonna plans tomorrow. I could use a bam, 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 but it's not from you, 'cause I'm not that hollow.
After the base coat is done, we start adding a highlight using a dry brush and stippling in some silver in all of the areas angled towards the sky.
I ain't that lonely.
Now people, to make this a little bit more interesting, it's time to shoot some inks. And for this paint job, I'm going for this kind of oily, shimmering steel look. So for this, I've brought out the magenta and the dark turquoise ink. Starting off by shooting this in all of the shadows on the left side of the mini. Then using the dark turquoise, we do the exact same thing, only but from the right side on the mini. This really makes it look like this shimmering, oily steel, and my god, it looks pretty freaking solid. After this, we can go back in and re-establish some of those highlights using a regular paintbrush and some silver paint. We have added the inks, we've done the stippling of the stippling, and it's already starting to take shape and almost looking pretty freaking decent. So now before I take a little bit of a lunch break, I'm gonna whip together a pigment wash of some upcoming freaking spiciness. Ooh. Red iron pigment, and this is gonna make it look like it's rusty, dirty, part of the environment when we get to the base. It's just so fast and simple and good looking. So, pigment, cup, thinner, water, boom. Now I think some copper trims really will sell the effect of this mini, not just looking like one steel blob, and really help break it up a bit. So bring out your tinny tin and we can start doing this with 2 nice coats. So this knight is gonna be part of my What If Iron Warriors Never Fell to Chaos army. And Iron Warriors really need hazard stripes, am I right? So let's make some sick looking yellow shoulder pads and add some black stripes. Now, people, if you really want a super in-depth tutorial just on how I paint all of these surfaces, check out this Squiddly Bits tutorial where I do exactly that instead of complaining about it in the comments. Peoply poopers, if I'm not the freaking mad genius, scientist, painter, then I don't know who is.
Det var bara det.
Ja. I'm gonna channel my inner freaking El Minturista, painting some of the glowiest of glowing effects on this bad boy. Because we quite frankly can't just leave this entire big ass pistol with not glowing coils. So we start off with a darker green, coating the entire surface of the area. Then using white and mixing this with the green, creating a gradient so that the fluo paint will be more vibrant than the sun. Then it's just a matter of adding freaking fluo paints like your life depended on it. People, the last and final detail of this project is the massive base. And this is just a matter of adding a shit ton of reddish browns and dark browns on the base. Making sure we've covered everything really thoroughly. No freaking gaps of black primer here. Then finishing everything off with some pigment washes. Adding some of the sickest of sick grass tufts from Gamer's Grass on the base. People, I gotta say, I am so incredibly pleased with how this mini turned out. I really think that means it's time for a grand reveal! And you see, people, I'm planning on doing another one of these nights for my army. And I really wish for that one to be insect theme as well. So if you guys have any great ideas for what insect that should be, please write that down in the comment section and maybe I'll pick the one that you wrote. And people, if you guys want to know all of the spicy news and secrets coming up to our website, maybe like the release date of our brand new batch of Kolinsky Sable brushes, go in and make sure to subscribe to our newsletter. I promise you guys, it's a really freaking good idea. Steve, you have a chance of redeeming yourself. But with that said, a massive thanks to this week's sponsor, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video. And as always, a massive thanks to our amazing Patreons, especially these top donors. Without you guys, we literally couldn't do any of this. So with that said, I gotta run because on to the next life, I guess.